Hey guys, it's Datamancer here, back with some more iRacing, because why not? I just love this game, so why not? I wasn't planning on streaming, but I just did qualifying for a race, and I figured I had a few minutes to kill, so why not fire up a stream and at least show you the race. I raced last night, off stream. Oh my god. Okay, wow. I raced off stream last night and managed to pull off a fifth place victory, or fifth place finish. It was like the 9th highest I rated, so I was feeling okay about that. This is nuts. I am the 10th highest, so the lowest in the room apparently. Apparently we've only got 10 racers in this one. And holy cow, a dude did a 106.9. That makes me feel inadequate in so many ways. Oh my god. I must be in a room with some serious contenders here. Not because I think I'm hot shit or anything like that, but dude, a 109.1. I did a 109.1 and I was like, yeah, I was jamming. That was only 3/10 slower than my fastest overall lap. But I guess it wasn't quick enough, man. But so this is gonna be a tough one. As always, in a room stacked this hard with talent, I go for typically top 5 finishes.
Good luck, bro.
At this point, I'm thinking that's going to be a freaking miracle. I've raced with Brian Lockwood there. He won the race last night. I congratulated him because he made an awesome pass in the last corner. Oh, and there's Momo again. I was chasing that dude, probably. I mean, it's the same livery, and it's just something you get off of trading paints, but presumably the same guy. Me and him had a great race. We were trading places back and forth constantly. Unfortunately, I think it was David Levine, but I really don't recall his name. Well, anyway, I can't believe that a 109.1 is the worst qualifying time on this lap, and that a 106 was achieved. That's 3 seconds, man. I might have to rewatch some of his laps after the race, but... Well, okay, we're starting from last, so on one hand, it's sort of like nowhere to go but up. On the other hand, it's also like, keep it safe, keep it clean. If nothing else, I should enjoy a nice bump to my safety rating if I can manage to, you know, just drive. But, my god. It's so strange with iRacing, where one night, or one race, they'll put you in a room where you are the worst racer in the room, via iRating. And let's just be honest, yeah, totally. And then in another session they'll put you in as one of the highest rated. It's very interesting. That kind of keeps you on your toes. Alright, here we go. Racing time. 15 laps at Phoenix in the MX-5 Miata. Adjust my volume a little bit here. Okay, let's just keep it real chill into corner 1. There's a guy on my left. Okay.
Dude, what the fuck?
So it begins. There's Momo getting angry. I'm not going to get around the outside, so why am I even trying, if I'm being honest? And god, he wasn't going to let me have that line anyway. Holy cow. Okay, these guys are not playing. I'm just gonna drive the best race I can, and oh my god, okay. Holy cow. He just swerved to try to get out of the way of crashing into the blue car up here. Patrice. I got a position out of that, but we'll see how long I can hold it for. I'm not sure if he took damage on that, though, honestly. He jerked out so fast. You know, if he snapped the wheel that quick, I would have thought he would have understeered. Especially on the brakes, and we wouldn't have been able to see it, but if he bumped, then he could have damaged the car. Although he did not go into the pits, so if he's feeling like he got damaged, it's not much.
Dude, Dimitri, what the hell are you doing?
Oh, dude, there we go. 2 freebies. They're around. 2 freebies. Come on, Falcon. Let's go. That's what that blue livery is. It's a Falcon livery. Oh, whoa! Jeez! I respect it. He didn't hit me, but Jesus Christ, we were close. He got his position back. I'm going to go ahead and say he earned that one. He's got bigger stones than I do. That was way close. If I get that close to people, I tend to crash into them. There's more contact with the Falcon car. Momo's right behind me. I know he has pace. He's going to be giving me a very hard time. Can I have my draft spot, though, please? Oh, I'm hitting the limiter because I'm watching my rear view. Momo, give me the line, dude. Yeah, get out of here. This is mine now. Back off, dude. I'm overdriving. Oh, I'm overdriving badly. Already into third, which is early, but it felt like I had to. Jeez, I'm really overdriving the tires here. This car is getting squirrely as hell. Oh, there we go. We got full off. He's done. Just be patient. Just be patient. The quick line around here isn't lots of acceleration. Well, I don't think so. But then again, apparently I'm leaving 3 seconds in this lap somewhere, which, God, if this was Counter-Strike, it would be hacks. I trust that iRacing has got any sort of cheating under control, though, so I have 100% confidence that that is a legit lap. But sometimes you see something that you just don't understand, and you can't. It's so hard to believe. But that's not Occam's razor, is it? Simple. The simplest solution's often the correct one, or at least the most likely. God, I gotta quit going into second so soon. And now I'm back into third, which is overdriving the corner. I hate being in third in that corner. I keep giving Momo a really hard time there. Me and him are probably not going to be friends when this is all said and done, but I mean, I like him well enough. Doubt he'll like me much. I don't think he broke there, and he bonked me, but no points for the contact, so it was a nice light one. I didn't even feel it. I just saw it pop up on the top of my screen. But then he went way off, so I wonder if that messed him up a lot more than it did me.
All the mistakes I could make trying to follow you, I missed the shit.
I am basically driving in a position that I, functionally speaking, don't belong in. Everybody behind me is faster than I am.
The ones that really...
But we are running in 7th right now after starting in 10th. 8th, 9th, and 10th are all within about 5 seconds behind me, which is not a very good gap. This has been pretty action-packed early on here. Okay, Facebook. I just got a Facebook notification covering up my relatives, so I might not have that anymore. Unless that notification decides to go away. But I bet you dollars to donuts it won't. Oh, there it went. Sweet. Simulating technical failure. Okay. I don't think people break there. I don't think the pros break there, but I honestly find the stability worth what I can only assume are only a couple of tenths lost. Oh my god. Okay, okay. No car! No car! Oh, they're gonna give me a black flag for cutting the course too. Yep, I gotta yield. Okay. Okay. Back on it. Okay. We're back down into 9th. Now, Dimitri is the one that's been getting cursed out here all night. All race so far. So he's clearly lagging a little bit because cars don't move like that. That said, it's not like my internet connection's any good either, so it's not like I'm trying to talk crap. Why am I trying to pass there? There's no pass there. Oh, he broke way too early. Then he's going into the wall. What's he doing? Dude, this guy drives really manic. Dude, oh my god, this dude just... If he hits me doing that... Old Daniello here, he's getting reported for dive bombing because that's really not. But he hasn't hit me, so what can I say? I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, that's not good. I think it's overly risky, and I think it's technically against the rules. What does it matter, though, man? I can't keep up with these guys. Holy cow. These guys are driving the pants off me here. It's frustrating, honestly. I mean, I was just driving around here in practice, I was setting near overall fastest laps, like personal bests. I do qualifying. I'm 3/10 away from my fastest ever, only to find out that the result is last place. So I guess on some level I'm right where I belong, as depressing as that may be. Although we already do know that the two guys in front of me are well, shall we say unstable. I also know that Momo has his moments, because I've seen them firsthand last night. That said, he's also... I thought we had very similar pace. I'm not driving very stably today. I don't know what my deal is. I think I'm overdriving. It's almost as if I'm trying to compensate for something. It goes so wide there, and I cut it short. I wonder if there's a lot of time being lost there. Oh, give me a break, iRacing. Let me drive! Fucking hell! Jesus. Well, thank you. There goes my race. The leader is apparently 42 seconds behind me, which is like... that's almost half a lap. He's almost on track to lap me by the end of the race. That doesn't feel great. And now I'm all by myself in the very back. That really sucks. I mean, it is what it is, and it's not like it's the first time. In fact, I've had kind of a good run lately. I also get the... I'd be willing to bet that when this race is over, and these guys are... that rev limiter. Oh my god. What is going on tonight? I think I'm going to guess that the track temps are not what I'm used to. Now, that's not saying that it's the track temperature's fault. It's my fault for not being able to adapt. I'm not very adaptable yet, and it's something I'd like to continue to work on. But it's the only explanation I can find for taking corners the same way I did in practice and in qualifying, and now I'm just assed out the whole time. It's not tire wear, although it could be temperature. The rear tires could just be quite hot. But man, I've been having a good run of races. I had my first road win the other night, which was awesome. I streamed that. If you want to watch me do well, that was kind of a nice race. It wasn't the most exciting thing ever, but it was a good race, I thought. There were a couple of pretty amusing moments in the video. This is a little bit of a return to form, unfortunately for me. I just turn and it just understeers. And I'm not even cutting the wheel that hard. And then I carry no speed through the corner. I come out of the corner like a snail. That time I was thinking about going wide for that corner now, but just to try it out. Like, I know experimenting during the race is sort of bad juju, but on the other hand, I'm like, I want to try something. These guys are just running away from me, and I'm never going to catch them. Not turning 111s. But I had so little speed that by the time I got to the exit, there was no reason to run out that wide. It would have been a waste of time. Too early into second. That doesn't usually have much of an effect. I mean, this is almost incomprehensible. I don't understand what I've done so wrong. Maybe I haven't done anything wrong. I mean, a 111 isn't it? There's a 110. Last lap was a 110.1. Now, I know by a lot of standards that isn't very fast. But I wouldn't call it slow either. It's certainly not a 106.9, but Jesus Christ, man. I mean, that's... I've never seen a speed in the 106. I don't think I've ever seen a 107. And the guy in first did a 106, and the guy in second did a 107, and I didn't even think... I was starting to wonder if that was even possible. I think I was starting to theorize that the fastest lap around here was probably a mid-107. That, like, pro dudes would be doing that. 106 is just... I'd love to see how he does that, honestly. I know back on Monday when I first streamed this, and the video was about learning the track, I mentioned that I hadn't watched a YouTube video on how to drive this track yet, which, doing that, learning from somebody who really knows the track well, you can get some hints about braking zones and lines that maybe aren't so easy to figure out by yourself. Well, considering that Monday was my first, I actually raced here and won the race. I think that was Monday. Maybe I got a little big-headed, I don't know, but I've still not watched a YouTube video about it. And now that I know what's actually possible, I think I'm going to have to, because 3 seconds is too much. It means I'm doing something, like, patently wrong. And if they keep sticking me in rooms, I don't know if they will, but if they keep sticking me in rooms with these guys that are this fast, I have every reason to believe this is a Division I race, so, I mean, this is the best of who's on right now and wants to drive MX-5s. Also, I'm on here as well, but that's sort of a non sequitur. Oh, somebody had a moment. Old Captain Dive Bomb is having lots of moments, apparently. Should we dive bomb him? Do you think? Think we need to sweep in and jump in front of him and hope he slows up in time? We're not going to do that. I don't dive bomb. And revenge on the racetrack just leads to bad times for everybody. But he just lost 7 seconds. He must have had a full-on spin, and then he probably tried to overdrive into the hairpin and had an off. Imagine he's not too happy with himself. He's weaving all over the fucking place. If he's got damage, he needs to get off the damn road. Okay. I had to take the inside line there. That's why I hit the brakes. I haven't broken for that corner like properly intentionally in a long time. So actually, probably since I was practicing originally and realized you didn't have to. But it makes the car feel really weird braking in there. Two laps to go. Okay. Alright, a brief check into the situation. We have 2 laps to go. I am sitting in 9th of 10 drivers. I am the 10th best driver on the server, which means this is technically an improvement from my normal station, or my deserved station, if you will. Dimitri clearly had a moment because he was more than 6 seconds ahead of me, too. But he seems to have found his pace again because he's just running away from me like I'm standing still, which
I gotta slow down.
Could make me mad. Dude, Brian is just rolling. I'm about to become a Brian Lockwood 2 fan, man. That guy fucking rolls. I mean, just seriously, in all honesty, mad respect. That guy, he's a really nice guy. From the very brief interactions I've had with him, he seemed like a very nice guy. I know he was giving one of the racers a bit of a hard time a minute ago, or earlier in the race, but I think that was him doing that. I wasn't paying a lot of attention to who was talking, but I'm also humbly of the opinion that if you've got that much skill, you maybe have more of a right than others to give noobs a hard time. Ideally, he'd be nicer about it, but he's just, I think, a reaction, honestly. He should probably just do it off mic, but that's a whole nother story. I'm talking a lot because it's keeping me distracted, and distracted apparently turns out 10-5s. I took a second out of Dimitri. He's either in conserve mode because he knows there's only 1 lap left, and I'm obviously not going to close a 5-second gap, unless I hit the secret nitrous button that I have hidden over here. Which I'm not going to do. Got to save that nitrous, it's expensive. That's 100 iRacing bucks every bottle. I'm guessing he's just conserving because there's no reason to push anymore. He's got 10 seconds in front of him and my dumbass behind him, so... Which is to say that I'm also in full conserve mode now, that basically...
Good win, Bobby. That was fun.
Looks like Brian got second on that one. Dude, the dude that ran that hyper lap didn't get first. I don't think that was Bobby.
Yeah, I'm hoping to do good in the SOF race tomorrow. I'm usually not that comparable to the top guys in these.
Clearly, you're doing something right.
I got torpedoed twice.
Bobby Zelensky. Guy must have had a hell of a race, because if you're beating these guys, you are a proper iRacer. Maybe one day. There's the checkers. We brought it home, and I think we had maybe only one incident, 0 incidents. If I'm being honest, I don't know that I had any incidents. I could be wrong about that. That was a good race, though. I know that wasn't very exciting. Oh, it looks like I got an off track, so one incident. I can live with one incident. It's 51 seconds off the leader, which is
terrible moving turn
pretty sad. Luca, I thought, had second. Man, those guys are just fast. Let's just go with that. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I guess there's nothing to say. I got 9th. Yay. Thanks for all for watching. Hopefully I'll see you guys next time for more iRacing or whatever else.